guys, ASMR Prodigy back again with another video. And in today's video, as you can tell by the title, we're talking about the NFL. I just wanted to make this video specifically because I know I do my predictions and my fantasy reviews and whatever, but that's just not a video dedicated to talking about the NFL. That's just kind of like little snippets of, how I thought this team played last week or whatever. So I just wanted to make this video really specifically to talk about the New York Giants and the New York Jets, New York football. Wow is all I really can only say. Wow. They have played both teams, right? The Jets are 4-2 now after last week, and the Giants are 5-1. The Giants now have a better record in the NFC East than the Dallas Cowboys. Eagles are 6-0, Giants are 5-1, and Dallas is 4-2, I believe, if my math stands correct. I think it does. But anyways, the Giants. Let's start with the Giants. Brian Daboll. I mean, when he got signed to the Giants to be their coach, I didn't think. I thought, we got just another coach coming in, just rotating door, revolving door of coaches coming in and out of New York football. I didn't think that it would be this big of an impact. I didn't think the Giants. If you go back and watch my predictions video, the season predictions, I had the Giants in last in our division. I think I had them last in the NFC East. Which, I mean, hindsight's 20/20 as always. Obviously you could go back and think, oh, I should have picked them or whatever. Whatever. It's gonna happen. You're gonna miss on picks like that. But they've just overperformed. They've outperformed everyone's expectations. They beat the Ravens last week, which, I mean, they're a playoff team still. I think they make it to the playoffs, but they've choked. The Ravens choked 2 weeks in a row now. I don't even remember who it was that they choked to the week before, but now it's to the Giants, a double-digit lead. It's crazy to think that this Giants team is playing this well, and I guess that kind of just goes to show how much of an impact Saquon Barkley actually has on that team, because he's been hurt the last couple years. I think for sure last year. I don't know how much he played the year before, but Saquon is good. I've always known Saquon is good. Saquon, when he came out of college, I thought this dude was gonna be amazing. And he is. He just hasn't been able to stay healthy, and he's finally putting it together out on the field this year. It's just great to see. Daniel Jones, he's playing good for Daniel Jones' caliber. Obviously, there's a difference between a player like Daniel Jones and, say, Justin Herbert, or let's say, I don't want to use the Tom Brady example, but let's say, I guess I'll say Josh Allen. Between Daniel Jones and Josh Allen, there's just a difference of player. It's like tiers of players. You got your Josh Allen up here, and then you got your mid, and then you got your, you know what I mean. There's just a very big difference in tier between quarterbacks. But Daniel Jones has played all right for his tier of a quarterback, I would say. Wow, I just stuttered very bad. I was watching the game yesterday, the Giants game, and what the announcers were saying, they were saying that when Daboll came into New York, obviously this is, I don't know if you guys know this, but this is Daniel Jones's 5th-year option. So after this year, he's a free agent. So they were saying when Daboll came into the Giants organization, they weren't treating Daniel Jones like, because they didn't pick up his 5th-year option. I should say that, probably make the story make more sense. Daboll came into the organization, and they said that, they didn't treat Daniel Jones like a bridge quarterback to get their next future QB, right? They said, you're given the shot, you're still the guy, you have a year here to prove why you belong in New York. And just look how they're playing. They're playing great. Their only loss coming to Dallas on Monday night in that game know much about the Giants defense. Hey, if you're winning games like they are, you gotta be pretty good, am I right? So that's the Giants, the 5-1 Giants. They earned my respect, especially when Dable, I think it was week 1, against maybe the Titans, Dable, instead of tying the game and going to overtime, he went for 2 on like the last play of the game, and they got it and they won. That is unbelievably wonderful to see if you are a Giants fan, because it comes down to thinking, right? Hey, I'm not going to beat this team in overtime. We have an opportunity right now. We're going to, it's like a coin toss. Heads or tails. Heads you win, tails you lose. Essentially a 50-50 chance. If you miss a 2-point, you lose. If you get it, you win. And it's down to knowing your odds. Whether, is this smart for me to go into overtime against this team that I've struggled against? But Dable, I think right now he's in the lead for Coach of the Year. He has to be, with what he's done with that Giants team. That's incredible stuff there. And then, talking about the other New York football team, we got the New York Jets. And this is, again, something that probably people didn't expect. But I'd say a lot of people, including myself, expected this a little bit more than the Giants being this good. The Jets are 4-2 right now. That's 2 games over 500. And we're talking about the New York Jets, guys. The Jets. Zach Wilson came back from injury. I have to wonder what their record would be if Zach Wilson never got hurt and Joe Flacco didn't have to start those 2 games. But Joe Flacco did win one of those games, so who knows? You got people like Breece Hall. Breece Hall's looked good. It looked good this year. Rookie running back. I don't really know much about Garrett Wilson, how he's played. But the Jets are 4-2. They beat the Packers last week, and I guess that's not really saying that much. The Giants beat the Packers as well. But I think the Packers their ship has sailed type deal. I don't think they win the NFC North. That belongs to the Vikings. I guess missing Devontae Adams, taking 1-star receiver out of your receiving core makes the entire team fall apart. Which that's kind of hard to grasp my mind around, but hey, that's what it looks like right now. Yeah, the Packers have looked bad, you guys, and you can't really argue that. But this is a New York football video. So back to the Jets. The Jets defense has looked very good. Very good. Sauce Gardner, that's a great pick by the Jets. And what do they got? Don't they got Quinnen Williams at D-tackle? I don't really know much about the Jets defense. I just know they're good. They got C.J. Mosley at linebacker. They've played great. And I guess you just have to tip your cap to the Giants and the Jets and New York football fans, because if I'm being honest with you guys, the New York fan base of football deserves this. They deserve a good team. When's the last time a team from New York was good? Like a Revis Island Jets, and then they get bounced first round of the playoffs. Eli Manning Super Bowl Giants. I can't think of a time since that either football team has been good. Maybe when the Giants had Odell, they might have squeaked into a wild card spot and then lost. But yeah, they have not been good. And I think that everyone's, they all make fun of the Jets and the Giants for being bad in the league. But hey, they deserve this, really. They do. And the poverty franchise. Hey, the Jets, man. I don't think they're gonna be. I don't think the Jets will end. I'd say their ceiling is probably 9-8. I don't know their schedule just off the top of my head, but I don't think this is the Jets' year to be good. I think that they should necessarily try to get a higher draft pick. I'm not saying tank, but if they lose some games coming up here in the almost second half of the season already. Actually, we're at a little bit over the the 1/3 mark of the year. But if they lose a few games coming up, who cares, right? With the Giants, however, I think they are in a spot right now through 6 games where they could, fight and scratch and claw for a wild card spot. The NFC West has looked bad. Not saying the teams have looked bad, but the record-wise, the Cardinals got beat by the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are like 3-3 now, and the Cardinals are 2-4. The Rams have looked horrible, very bad, and then there's the 49ers who have looked okay. They've looked alright. They lost to the Bears, but they've pulled off some pretty respectable wins. So the NFC West has looked very bad, and that's a division that I pegged to at least take up one of the wild card spots in the NFC. That being said, now I believe the NFC East is going to hand out at least one wild card spot. I kind of had that in my predictions before. I had Philly and Dallas making the playoffs, but I think maybe even Philly, New York, and Dallas all make it to the playoffs. Who knows? Oh, like I said, we're a little over the 3rd mark of the season, so we'll have to wait and see. That's the only thing we can do is wait and see to see how it plays out. But yeah, shout out to the New York Giants and the New York Jets, New York football in general. You guys have earned my respect. You guys have played great, and I'm happy for you, even though I'm a Philly fan, and one of your teams is in my division. I'm happy for you. I think, you guys deserve it. You guys deserve it, really. After all those years of suffering, you guys deserve it. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna have to call it there. I appreciate you checking out this video, as always. Let me know if you guys like these NFL type of talks. I know a lot of my content on my channel right now is centered around NFL, whether that's weekly predictions, fantasy review, Eagles franchise. So I feel like maybe I am overboarding on the NFL content, but that's what time of year it is, baby. So just let me know, and I can talk about other NFL teams and stuff and what's going on. Maybe I make this like a weekly thing. I don't know. Let me know. Anyways, as always, I appreciate you checking out this video. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you're